Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before we dive into today's big story, I kindly ask you to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates and analysis. Now let's get to the news of the day. Vikings steal linebacker from Packers at the worst possible time. The Green Bay Packers find themselves facing a precarious situation at linebacker, heading into their high-stakes Thanksgiving Day matchup against the Miami Dolphins. The timing couldn't be worse, as the Packers' depth at the position is already razor-thin, and they just lost a key practice squad player to a divisional rival. Here's the situation. Neither Edgerrin Cooper nor Isaiah McDuffie has participated in practice this week. Cooper is nursing a hamstring injury sustained during practice last week, while McDuffie is dealing with an ankle issue. These absences cast serious doubt on their availability for Thursday's game. If both are sidelined, the Packers' linebacker depth will be stretched to its breaking point. Problem 1. Minimal depth. As it stands, Green Bay has just 3 healthy linebackers on their active roster. That's barely enough to field a base defense. One of those linebackers is rookie Tyron Hopper, who has seen extremely limited action this season, playing only 7 defensive snaps. While the Packers have shown resilience in the face of adversity before, this lack of depth leaves them exposed against Miami's dynamic offense, which employs pre-snap motion to keep defenses off balance. It's a strategy that places significant pressure on linebackers to read and react quickly, a tall order for a group already spread thin. Problem 2. A key loss to the Vikings. Green Bay's troubles deepened when they lost practice squad linebacker Jamin Davis to the Minnesota Vikings. Davis, a former first-round pick, was signed to the Packers' practice squad last month. While he wasn't necessarily central to this week's game plan, his experience, including 36 NFL starts, made him a valuable insurance policy. After placing Ivan Pace Jr. on injured reserve, the Vikings swooped in and signed Davis to their 53-man roster. The timing couldn't have been worse for Green Bay. Practice squad players can be signed by any team's active roster, and the Packers were powerless to block the move. It's unclear whether the team made an effort to promote Davis to their own 53-man roster to keep him, but the end result is the same. Davis is now in Minnesota, leaving the Packers without any linebackers on their practice squad. Problem 3. Limited options. With Cooper and McDuffie unlikely to play, and Davis no longer an option, the Packers have few moves left. They could consider bringing back Chris Russell, a linebacker who participated in their rookie minicamp and signed with the team during training camp. While Russell is far from a proven NFL player, his familiarity with the Packers' system could make him a serviceable stopgap. The timing of this crisis couldn't be more problematic, especially given the Dolphins' offensive prowess. Miami's scheme thrives on exploiting weaknesses, and their pre-snap motion and misdirection could wreak havoc on an undermanned Green Bay linebacker unit. What's next for the Packers? As the Thanksgiving Day game looms, all eyes will be on whether the Packers make any last-minute roster moves to shore up their defense. Without reinforcements, the team's linebacker core will face a significant test against a Dolphins offense that has been firing on all cylinders this season. The Packers' ability to adapt under pressure will be critical. Whether they turn to a familiar face like Russell or attempt to survive with their current lineup, Thursday's game could have significant implications for the rest of their season. Stay tuned for updates as this story develops.